clouds. Dark clouds are gathering as markets shudder. Stocks are sinking. Currencies are stumbling. Fear and uncertainty is reigning. And the Middle East and in the Ukraine and Taiwan, the debt is endless. Yet one asset stands firm: gold. It is a biblical currency. In crisis after crisis, gold is there, in the background, always there. Its enduring value guards against loss, like a missile shield against incoming. While paper wealth burns, gold persists. Shield your savings against the looming threats of war, recession, contagion, and avoid the frenzy panic of the unprepared. Take control in the chaos. Your fortune favors decisive action. Get a hold of gold now before it's out of reach. Go right now to noblegoldinvestment.com or just simply go to the link below, www.pastorpaulgold.com. That's www.pastorpaulgold.com, or call them at 877-646-5347. You'll be glad you did.
Mysterious footage suggests that a petite statue of the Virgin Mary is shedding tears, drawing hundreds of visitors to the church who believe it to be a miraculous occurrence. However, there are those who propose a more rational explanation for the phenomenon. Churchgoers in El Chacal, Mexico, are divided between those who see it as a miracle and skeptics offering alternative explanations. Numerous social media videos capture what appears to be small water droplets emanating from the statue's eyes and trickling down its face, the Daily Star reported. Local resident Victor Ramos said, quote, "Similarly, when we cry and our eyes become red, the same happens to the image. So a couple of tears started flowing. This is the event. The phenomenon is happening here in the church." However, some individuals speculate there might be a scientific explanation for the unusual occurrence. Professor Luigi Garcelli noted that certain statues made from porous materials could absorb water, potentially offering a logical basis for the phenomenon. On Tuesday, stocks extended their robust November gains as Wall Street welcomed encouraging U.S. inflation data. The Dow Jones Industrial Average surged by 451 points, marking a 1.3% increase, while the S&P 500 rallied by 1.7%, briefly surpassing the significant 4,500 level. The Nasdaq Composite also experienced a 2% uptick. These gains contributed to the impressive performance of stocks this month. The S&P 500 and Dow have seen increases of 7.3% and 5.4% respectively in November. Meanwhile, the Nasdaq has soared by 9.4%, poised for its most substantial one-month gain since January, CNBC reported. Last month's Consumer Price Index, or CPI, remained unchanged, contrary to the 0.1% month-over-month gain anticipated by economists polled by the Dow Jones. The core CPI, excluding food and energy prices, was lower than expected, marking its slowest growth in 2 years. This development fostered optimism in the market, as it suggested the possibility of the Federal Reserve concluding its rate-hiking campaign. The Fulton County District Attorney in Georgia, Fani Willis, has urgently sought a protective order to prevent the unauthorized release of potential evidence intended for presentation in the Georgia racketeering trial involving former U.S. President Donald Trump. Initially reported by ABC News on Monday, leaked videos featured discussions among indicted members of Trump's team, including attorneys Jenna Ellis, Sidney Powell, and Kenneth Chesebro, who have already pleaded guilty. The leaked content revealed previously undisclosed case details known only to the legal teams involved, raising concerns of witness intimidation and obstruction of justice, Mediaite reported. In a filing addressed to Judge Scott McAfee, Willis, along with Deputy Prosecutors Donald Wakeford and Will Wooten, expressed apprehension about further leaks. The prosecution declared their decision to restrict the defense team's access to similar videos, allowing them only at the district attorney's office with permission to take notes. The filing additionally saw a, quote, permanent order prohibiting disclosure of any discovery materials by any party. Both legal teams have denied responsibility for the video leak to the media, where they revealed statements have generated significant attention.